I'll give you that. Oh, fuck's sake. She won the competition last week. She's really, really funny, and she's going to come up and do extra 5 minutes, she'll be doing 10 minutes. Make you guys laugh and end your night on the high. So can we get a huge round of applause going and welcome on our last Saturday evening, Miss Katie Lane!
Hello, nice to be back. Good evening, how are we? It's really nice to be out. The alternative is to stay at home with my new DVD of Single White Female. It's not actually the movie, it's just the CCTV from All Bar One. What do you mean? You should go, it's full of single females. Anyway, I prefer watching it with a group of girlfriends because then I've got someone to go to the loo with. But if I am staying at home, I like to sort of act like a local. I live in Brixton. I like to act like a local and make the local dish, which is jerk chicken. Yeah. Which is delicious. Quite hard to make, but there's a sign that you're making it to the true Caribbean method, okay? And that when you throw the chicken into the hot oil, it goes... Reference there to black people liking chicken. Don't feel guilty, white people, don't feel guilty. The other day I was at an urban gig in New Cross. I told a joke about you lot eating olives and reading The Guardian. They fucking loved it. Really did. So, the summer of sport has started. Woohoo! Any cricket fans in? One. Ashes started today. They'll probably finish tomorrow at the rate we're going. But at least if it finishes a day early, the Aussies have got an extra day to practice their swimming, haven't they? Ooh! Oh, 2 Australians, hi. I do like cricket actually, but I think cricket's going a bit down market. Because last time I was at Lord's, it was all like orange tans and lip gloss. And that was just Shane Warne. But is the North East first still in? Time's like, yeah. In the North East there's a massive culture of long distance running, isn't there? Long distance running. Oh, it's not here. I thought you put your hand up. That's you. Can you put your hand up? There's a culture of middle distance running, isn't there? Oh, well, yeah, there is. Over here, not so much. I'm no athlete. Despite what it said on my CV for the last 15 years, I'm actually not a team player. And I really, more than sport itself, I really hate those girls that did like sport. A lot of ladies in the house tonight. Do we like sport, girls? Exactly. And we hate those girls who did like sport. The kind of girls who even into adulthood go, oh, I'm really sorry, I can't come out Wednesdays when I've got netball. Fuck off. You're 32 years old and you're playing netball because you like it. I've been trying to get out of that shit since I was 7. What is wrong with you? But it's not my fault, because growing up in the 80s, the only girls who were any good at sport were all East European. And the only thing those girls encouraged me to do was get a regular wax. You remember the line-up for the 100 metres, and in lane 3 from East Germany, it's Heike Schinkelberger. She waves to the crowd like this, looking like she's got a member of Van Halen under each arm. Maybe a bit of Brian May down here. Oh, too much. I use the heavy metal reference there because I am actually a heavy metal fan, if you can believe that. Yay! Which is weird because I am insanely middle class and dull. It's not just a clown costume. Laugh at my clothes and Shoreditch tracks. But no, I'm a massive heavy metal fan, and I have been a fan since I was quite young. My parents, who were really tight, one Christmas gave me an air guitar. Say it to someone. What? An air guitar? Have you not heard of what an air guitar is? Look it up, okay. That's the joke they gave me anyway. But people always say the same thing to me. They go, ooh, you don't look like a heavy metal fan. My response to that is quite simple. Why would I want to? Why would I want to look like a tattooed pasty? Horrible. Sorry if the reference to food there has offended any religious people currently doing Ramadan or anything like that. Because Ramadan started on Tuesday, or yesterday even. started yesterday. For those of you who don't know, it's not like Christmas where it has a fixed date. It doesn't have a fixed date, and it starts 10 days earlier every year. You know, like X Factor. And the Premiership. I was trying to explain to one of those young people types what Ramadan actually is, and I said, well, basically, from the hours of sunrise to sundown, you don't eat. And she goes, what? Like Slimming World? I said, no, not like Slimming World. If you care to check your Quran, you'll notice there is no reference to red days and green days. There's no picture of Imran's wife on the back with a before and after picture going, oh, 30 years ago I couldn't wear this burqa and now I can. I just have a fulfilling prayer for breakfast, one for lunch. 14th of July is also the French Revolution. Ooh. Well, it's not the French, it's the anniversary of the French Revolution, I should say. They're not going to have another one, as if. How would that go? Everyone show up for work on time? I don't know. But people are dying for something similar to happen here, aren't they? They're really sort of willing the people to sort of move and do something like a revolution. That's not going to happen because we're too boring. Apparently the closest we're going to get, the UK is currently in the throes of a baking revolution. Rock on. I tell you what, France, if our peasants are going to eat cake, at least it's homemade. What is a baking revolution? What does it mean? It's always sort of people taking to the streets burning effigies of Mr. Kipling, little packets of balaclava in their heads. What do we want? Oh, meringues which are crispy on the outside but soft in the middle. When do we want it? Oh, after about 45 minutes at gas mark 4. Less if your oven's fan assisted. Whatever. I do love those shows. I love the Bake Off. It's starting soon. I won't go out. I love it. But I do think that it's getting a bit silly, all those kind of practical challenges. I look at it and I think that's too difficult for me. I did try once to make a life-size model of Del Winton out of macaroons, but the whole of the UK had sold out of orange food colouring. Good. But they take it really seriously, don't they? All the judges on those cooking shows, they take it really seriously. Like, Paul, she has got to get this right. Yes, Mary, she fucking well has. There is nothing worse than a collapsed souffle. I'm thinking, just going to Iceland, you'll find everything they sell is worse than a collapsed souffle. Perspective. Now, it's July, which means only one thing. I'm going to spend the next 2 months at a fucking wedding. Who else is going to loads of weddings? Yeah, cringe it. Like, he's put his head in his hands and knocked his drink over at the very idea. I hate weddings. Do you know how much a wedding costs now? I went through it to the crowd. 22.5 grand for a wedding. It's not about organising one, it's just how much it is to be a guest. So by the time you've done the present, the hen do, the B&B, you haven't got any money left to like these people anymore, have you? Oh, is it gone all over your handbag? Oh, you're still smiling, well done. Don't put it on your knee, don't put it on your knee. But a wedding's a massive test of a friendship, isn't it? Because if you're a boy, you get asked to be a best man, which is not that difficult. It's just getting up and telling a few jokes you've robbed off the internet. The worst thing that can happen to you as a best man is that you discover that all the bridesmaids are under the age of 8. Whereas girls, what do? We dress our friends up as something rejected at the ideas phase for My Little Pony. It's a truly dreadful experience. My own best friend decided to spray me bright orange and send me through a haystack of chiffon, the colour of eternal shame. And she looks at me all proud. I'm standing there like a twat from Hollyoaks at the Inside Soap Awards. And she goes, oh, I wanted to get you something you can wear again. And I'm thinking, yeah, you know I will, because every second Friday of the month in my office, we have a sponsored Come Dressed as a Bell End Day. I'm never taking this off. You've been a lovely crowd, Comedy Cafe. Thank you so much.